The 3 hits to glory? Is this the best way to play 110 inside? Let's find out.
What is up, everybody? Chris with DJ here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. We are back with another video on the 3 hits to glory. We're going to do the 5 and the 9 and the 6 and 8 combined today. All right. So if you haven't seen the 6-8 version or the 5-9 version, I'll link them both down below. You can go take a look. Basically, on the 6 and 8, we're trying to turn $30 into $175, and on the 5 and 9, we are trying to turn $25 into $210. All right. So this is going to be the rack for the 5 and 9. This will be the rack for the 6 and the 8. Without further ado, let's get her going, shall we? We're going to take the aces, hoping Randy treats us well today. That's what we're hoping for. And we got a 4-1-5, little fever, 4 and a 1. All right, so we'll pull that into view. We'll get that in the roll tracker, and we'll mark up the 5. All right, so this rack is the 5 and the 9. So quarters from the 5 and 9 rack. For the 6 and 8, we're starting at $30. Basically 110 inside. Here we go. And we got a 5-3 easy 8, 5 in a tray. All right, so that's going to be 1 hit on the 8. All right, 30 is going to pay 35. We're going to drop $1 from the rack, and we're going to press it up to 66. Okay, 3 hits to glory. There's 1. We need 2 more on the 8, and we're going to get the 6 this time. So we got a 4-2-6. Little lumber number. I don't think I mentioned it. Started with $1,000 in each rack, so 2,000 total. I'm gonna add them up all together, but then also add them up individually so you can see kind of what happened. All right, so you're gonna pay 35. We're gonna drop $1. Same move as the 8 goes to 66. Here we go. And we got a 3-2-5. It's a frontline winner, but it's also a hit on the 5 for us. All right, so turn that off. We'll mark up the first hit. The purple chips represent the hits. It's going to pay 35. All right, this is going to go straight to 60. Okay, no need to drop anything there. It's going right to 60. Coming out, bets are off. Here we go. And we got a 4-1-5 again. 4-1-5. If you're working the come out, that would have been your third hit on the 5, but we don't work the come out for a variety of reasons. And there's the 6-1. Oh, it rolled on me. It was a 6-1. Believe me, come on, roll back over. For light side strategies, we don't want to see that. So it was a 6-1 though. So we'll clean up this table here. All right. Clean that all up. And we're going to get it going again. All right. So shooter number 2 now. And we got a 3-2-5. Back on the point of 5. The table is loving the 5. 3 and a deuce. All right. We'll mark this up. Okay. For the 5 and 9, quarter each. 6 and 8. 30 each. Here we go. And PSO, just like that, the 4-3-7. All right, so I said I hoped Randy was going to be nice. Doesn't look like Randy wants to be too nice to me today. Randy's out for some vengeance, apparently. But hey, this is how the craps table rolls sometimes, you know? Can't expect good rolls all the time. 4-3 on the come out. This is another reason why we don't work the come out. Okay, here we go. 6-1 on the come out. So the 7s are just alive right now. Hopefully we can just shake him out of this dice. All right, we got a 5. Shocker. Anybody hop in the 5? Anybody hop in the 5? All right, mark it up. We're going to drop out for the 5 and 9, quarter each. And for the 6 and 8, we're going to drop out 30 each. Here we go. Come on, shooter. Give it to us. Do something for us, right? Yo, doesn't matter. And again, if the shooters aren't rolling these numbers, obviously you're not going to play it. But if you're looking for a way to get some 3 hits on these numbers, this is a nice way to do it. Nice way to press it up. Not super aggressive, but you are being aggressive. 5-1-6, so that's a hit here. And I did have a couple people comment on other videos. 35, drop a buck, goes to 66. couple people comment, email me about like, what about if you just take your first hit so you're paid for? You could certainly do that. If you want to wait, you would need 4 hits then, but you are paid for after the first hit. So up to you what you want to do. And me talking is just apparently pissing the dice off. Apparently we're just pissing the dice off. All right, so that money goes away. You're going to come out again, grab some new dice here. Let's see. Let's shake up these dice, see if we can grab something different. We'll take the aces on these two. Let's see what happens. Very short rolls so far. Apparently the new dice don't matter. Apparently the new dice do not matter. There's a Cinco Dos. It's come out though, so we don't care for now. There's a 5-4, hard 9. If you guys don't understand that, it's an inside joke. There is no such thing as a hard 9, but inside joke. Anyway, here we go. 110 inside. Let's run. All right, 8, 6, 2, easy 8. Okay, that's hit number 1. Again, same thing. It's going to pay 35. Drop a buck. Goes to 66. There's another 8. That's 2 8s in a row. We like that. Oop, sorry. Can't see that. There it is. 5, 3. All right, that's hit number 2 on the 8. That's going to pay 77. All right, we're going to drop $6 out of the rack. And it's going to go to 150. All right, that's 150 bucks. I could color it up. I'm not going to. Why? Because I don't care. There's a 314, does nothing for us. There is a square pair, hard 8, and there is the 3 hits to glory on the 8. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so there's the third hit. That's going to pay 150. Or sorry, 175. 150 is going to pay 175. All right. Up to you what you want to do from here. The person who sent this strategy to me stays there and goes from there. What I'm going to do for the purposes of the video is I'm going to drop it back down and we'll see if we can run it again. We'll take the rest of this back to the rack. All right. And just like that, we are okay. We're not doing great, but we're okay. I'm going to use yellow chips to denote how many times we've successfully made it through on either one of these numbers. Here we go. And, well, perfect timing. There's a 5, 2, 7. All right. And again, you could drop it down. You could have kept it where it was. Really up to you. Here we go. Go for the next shooter here. And we got an 8 on the come out, 6 and a deuce. Me personally, if I'm behind like I am, I'd probably lower it, but lower it less than what I did, that $30. If I'm up, I'm going for it. So I'd keep it where it was, but up to you what you want to do. All right, $50 out for the 5 and 9, 25 each. And here we're dropping 30. Okay, and here we go. And there's a hard 10, Old Bay bushel. Doesn't matter for us. We only care about the insides. Hard 4, so we're going to get hard ways on both ends. Aces. I'm just throwing pairs now. There's a 4-1-5 fever. 4 and a 1. All right, so that'll be the first hit on the 5. It's going to pay 35. Full press to 60. Bang. Easy. Here we go. And we got another 5 right back. 3-2. All right, so that's hit number 2. 60 is going to pay 84. All right, here's 85 for $1. Okay. And we're going to have to drop $6 to go higher. So I'm going to drop a nickel out because I already dropped the $1. So now I'm going to drop that. And now we're at 150. All right, here we go. We got a 5-1-6, 5 and a 1. All right, so it's going to be first hit on the 6. It's going to pay 35. Dropping $1 goes to 66. Pretty simple, right? If you just know the pressing pattern, makes it nice and easy. And there's a 628. It's a frontline winner. It's also going to be a hit on the 8 for us. 6 and a deuce. All right, flip that over. 35 pays $1 or drop $1, and it goes up to 66. Now, some people have been asking, when you have this primed and ready to go, is it worth it to hop the 5 on the come out? I'm not going to tell you what to do, but certainly could be worth it. Certainly could be worth it. 617 on the come out, we don't care because we're not working. There's a 6410 out there on the end. We're hoping this shooter gets hot on that 5 again, right? All right, 10's the point. Here we go. There's a 426. So the 6 is primed now. The 5 is primed. The 6 is primed. Can we get what we need? All right, it's going to pay 77. Going to drop $7. I think I dropped 6 last time. Dropped 7 to take it to 150. That's my fault. Doesn't really matter. It all came back to my rack anyway because we did pull it off. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. 7. There's a 639. We're going to get the 9 pumping now. All right. We got some nice hits now on these numbers. Now, some people will be saying, well, if you were playing something different here, you'd be doing a little bit better, or you could be, getting all these hits. Yes, I know. If I had a crystal ball, I wouldn't have a day job. 5, 3, easy 8. All right, so the 5's primed and ready, the 6 is primed and ready, and now the 8 is primed and what is it? Ready. Yes. All right, it's going to pay 77. We're going to drop 7 from the rack. Goes to 150. All right, here we go. Can we get it? Can we get a hit? 5, 6, or 8? Ace deuce. Neither one of them. The 5, the 6, or the 8. Come on now. Come on, shooter. There's the 8. There's the 8, ladies and gentlemen. That's the second time I think we've gotten it done on the 8. 6 and a deuce. All right, so that's hit number 3, right? That's going to pay 175. Okay, we're going to drop this down to a $30 bet. Bring the rest back to the rack here. Now we're doing well on the 6 and 8, right? That's the second time we've made it through. So we'll put another chip there. Here we go. Aces. It was almost a 5, but it's aces. It's okay. Aces in both places. Is that the small when that gets entered? No, no, not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, there was a come out in there. Right, right, right. There's a yo. Forgot about the come out. There's a 5-4 Nina. All right, so now the 9 is primed and ready to go too. We've caught ourselves a shooter. We've got a shooter, ladies and gentlemen. If that wasn't clear enough already, it's going to pay 84. All right, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to drop $1 for that, and we're going to drop another nickel to press it up. Technically speaking, you'd be dropping $6. That's primed, juiced, and ready. 5's ready, the 6 is ready, the 9's ready, the 8's already going for us. And we got a 4. 3 and a 1. Aces again. There's the 4-2-6, ladies and gentlemen. The 8 and the 6 have hit on this shooter. It's going to be another 175. Again, in this situation, I wouldn't be dropping back down to that $30 level, but for video purposes, I will. We'll mark it again. Okay, that hit. We'll bring the rest of this back to the rack. Yes, I know if I'm pressing this up, I could have these a lot higher and be doing a lot better, but here we go. There's a 10. That's a frontline winner on the 10. Frontline winner on the 10. Okay, we'll turn the puck off. We're off on the come out. Here we go. 4-2-6. That'll be our new point, a 4 and a deuce. All right, we'll turn that on. Here we go. 5 and 9 are ready. Just give us one. Hard 4. The 2-2 hard 4. Here we go. There's the 6-2-8. So we're going to run it again. All right, we're going to run it again. So this is hit number 4 on the 8. We'll put these up here. We'll get that going. All right, 35. Drop a dollar. 66. Here we go. Really looking for a 5 or 9 shooter. Come on. Oh, just had to ask. Just had to ask. There's a 4-1-5. 4 and a 1. All right, that's hit number 3. That's going to pay us $210. Thank you. Thank you, shooter. All right, going to drop it back down to a quarter. We'll take this back to the rack. All right, and that's the first time this is hit. Now, this rack is still a little bit upside down, but that 9 hits, ooh, we're dancing, ladies and gents. Hard 10, the Old Bay bushel. That was also the small, by the way. That 5 hit the small. There's another 10, back-to-back 10s. There's the hard 4, so we're throwing the outsides now. This shooter, I mean, this is a massive money-making roll, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not making money on this, there's the 5 too. If you're not making money on a roll like that and you're playing light side, you're doing something severely wrong. Just going to put that out there. If I was playing, something different, probably could have made a little bit more money. I would have grabbed the 4 and 10 at some point as well. But we won't complain. We will not complain. All right. So that is 4 shooters worth, or 5 shooters worth, I think. We hit the 6 and 8 3 times. We hit the 1, or we hit the 5 and 9 once. All right. Let's see what that shooter did. How many rolls was that for that shooter? Let's take a look. That was a 30 roller. That was a 30 roller right there. All right. So let's count the 5 and 9. Again, we started with $1,000. All right. There's another 100. So that's our starting bankroll. This is profit 50, 65, 70, $73 on the 5 and 9. All right. Now, mind you, we only hit it once. Still made $73 there. The 6 and the 8 we hit 3 times. All right, there's 1,000. That's what we started with. Here's our profit. All right, that's 500, 25, 45, 55, 57, 500, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 557 on the 6 and the 8. And we made 60, what did I say? $73. Add those together, you're up a little over $600. And that was on the one shooter that came. That shooter made us a little over $1,000 because we were getting beat badly before that. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3 hits to glory combined, the 5 and the 9, the 6 and the 8, basically 110 inside, looking for 3 hits. Let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you haven't seen the 6 and 8 and the 5 and 9, I'll drop them in the comments down below. Go take a look. Don't forget, you all have a little DGen in you, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace.